Chess has always been a game of honor and integrity, but what happens when those principles are violated? Magnus Carlsen and Christopher U. Niemann are accused of cheating in the latest scandal rocking the chess world. Join me as we unravel the web of deceit and reveal the shocking truth behind this explosive controversy. What Garry Kasparov had to say. Magnus Carlsen withdrew from the Sinquefield Cup after losing a game to the 19-year-old American chess player Hans Niemann. Former world chess champion Garry Kasparov responded. The latter was accused of cheating due to the former's actions. Kasparov tweeted his thoughts and stated, "I will not delve into the ugly insinuations of the matter now, but must remark on what we do know. World chess champion Magnus Carlsen withdrew from the world's premier tournament in St. Louis, an act with no precedent in the past 50 years, and his explanation is required." In an interview with Carl Fredrik Johansson from Uppsala Chess Plus Academy, Garry Kasparov discussed the controversy that rocked the chess community once more and criticized Magnus Carlsen for his actions. Kasparov provided the following explanation in response to Carlsen's decision to leave the World Chess Championship. "I was surprised by his decision to walk away, but I understand the pressure on him. I understand the motivation. It's tough to play tournaments and matches for years and years. Anything but winning is a disaster. It's tremendous pressure. He probably got tired." Speaking about the events surrounding the Carlsen-Niemann case and the Sinquefield Cup match in which Niemann defeated Carlsen, Kasparov said, "I was in St. Louis. I spoke to people who were involved directly in this case. I don't see any evidence that could be convincing. I understand his frustration, but leaving the tournament is unacceptable, even if he had proof. But there was no proof. There is zero evidence of cheating in that specific game. It was really bad for chess. It was bad for St. Louis. This was one of the most important tournaments, if not the most important in chess, and I think that his behavior was unacceptable." Carlsen's withdrawal was a blow to chess fans, his colleagues at the tournament, the organizers, and as the rumors and negative publicity swirl in a vacuum to the game. However, the world title has its responsibilities, and a public statement is the least of them here, he added. The cheating scandal. The departure of Carlsen from the Sinquefield Cup midway through round 3 marked a first for the Norwegian, who had never before voluntarily quit a competition of this stature. This comes after losing to Niemann, for the first time in playing traditional chess and for the second time in the same month. In a tweet announcing his resignation, José Mourinho, the manager of Portugal's national football team, is heard saying, "If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Big trouble." Carlsen refused to give any further explanation, but the chess world started speculating. It was thought that Carlsen's tweet, in which he expressed his enjoyment of playing at the club and his eagerness to return in the future, was a definite sign that his withdrawal had nothing to do with the competition or its organizers. However, there was a growing chorus of voices implying that Niemann had turned to cheat against the world champion, and that was the reason for his withdrawal. Even though his words and deeds did not point to any specific cause, grandmaster and Twitch streamer Hikaru Nakamura was one of the most prominent voices. Magnus would never do this in a million years, if he really didn't strongly believe it. I think he thinks that Hans is cheating. So straight out, I'll just say that he has done some things that are not allowed in tournaments. Let's leave it at that. In the past, there have been unfounded rumors that Niemann has been caught cheating. Niemann said he was ready to play naked to demonstrate his innocence in response to the accusations against him. "I can completely strip. You want to do any fair play check to me you want. I don't care because I know that I'm clean. If they want to strip me fully naked, I'll do it. I don't care because I know I'm clean and willing to subject myself." He added, "You want me to play in a closed box with zero electronic transmission? I don't care. Name whatever you guys want. I'm here to win. And that will be my goal, regardless." There is an ongoing rivalry about who is speaking out the ultimate truth. Niemann seems to be trying his best to prove his innocence, but his records put a question mark on his exaggerated justifications. What are your thoughts on this? Who do you think is the culprit here? Do you think Magnus has a valid point in claiming that Niemann cheated again? Or is he just trying to gain public attention to compensate for his previously lost matches? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe for more.